What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. Alright guys, we're doing the Frozen Cave Inverse World 4, and the challenge mode here that we set up is going to be to plus 30 again, and it's completely free to play. So we're doing the full free to play version again, as I've been doing all along. So now we're going to tell you guys what I've done so far, the strategy here to do this one, and the debuffs that we're going to focus on. Okay, so the first debuff here you want to do is after the third combo unleashed by your side, start of the battle, damage down for all teammates by 50%, lasts until the end of the battle. Go ahead and do that. It's not that big of a deal. By the first time a friendly unit unleashes a combo 3 also, they get a shield for 30% of their HP. Again, lasts for 20 seconds. Go ahead and do that. Not a big deal. Each time a friendly fighter inflicts damage, they reflect six times. Do this twice. Okay, so you can see here 2. Get the full maximum there. And then whenever an enemy fighter is defeated, the remaining fighters gain 15 attack and 20 crit. Go ahead and activate that as well. Now on this side here, you want to do decrease friendly agility fighters attack by 40%. That's fine, because that's only going to affect Elena really on my team. Damage up for all enemy wind factions. That's fine. Damage up for all thunder factions. That's fine. And damage up for all flame factions. Again, all fine. Get those points in. And then lastly, the last two you want to add here, all friendly thunder factions are stunned for 5 seconds. Elena is in tag. She doesn't get affected. Not a big deal. When you have 2 or more wind faction fighters in the lineup, exclude the assist position. Damage dealt by fighters in that lineup falls by 40%. This is why I'm not using street poison. That's why I'm using Elena instead. So those are the debuffs right there, guys, that you want to focus on. So take a quick look here. Get that in. That gives you 30 points. Okay, it's almost maxed out. 36 is the max there, but as a free-to-play, we're almost done here. So the strategy here is going to be a little bit different. We're actually not going to tackle this the same way we normally do. We're going to actually do a mass DPS dump. So the goal here is to continuously do combos as quick as you possibly can and heal up real quick and then move on and then kill guys as quick as you can. But here's the deal. Because of that reflection of damage, you always want to use this heal like that. Do not waste time. Tap, 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 tap. Do not even interrupt. Just go straight in for the kill. Don't bother interrupting. So this one's going to... Every fight I've done has been this way. So do not waste your time. All you need to do, guys, is just jump in here. Just get everybody into that and then just destroy everybody, okay? Now, the only difference here with my last run versus this one is my Sea Viper is 1-up star, okay? So as you can see here, I'm almost done. This is the last fight here. So very straightforward, very easy to do. Now, this one does not give any purple orbs, unfortunately. That gives you assault tokens to increase your assault fighting soul, which is fine. I mean, it's still good to have, right? But it's not quite as lucrative as it normally is. So here we're going to just do this real quick, and we're going to just finish this off as quick as we can and get this done. Now, you can see here I'm still doing interrupts along the way, but that's it. Fairly straightforward, very easy, okay? So that's the rewards right there. So we only got 60 there, but we got the 420 and the 225. Now, these are going to start coming in handy very, very much. So you're going to need to have to start focusing on getting yourself some HMs in order to increase the stats of your actual classes, okay? This here is not bad. I mean, it's good for some units. I don't use Assault very often, so not really helpful for me. But for some of you who use like Chun-Li or Cammy as your mains, this is going to be your main go-to Assault. Assault will be your main go-to fighting soul for a lot of the fights that you do. So there you have it, guys. So let's go through this one last time here just so everyone's on the same page. These are the debuffs you want to go with the recommended challenge. So 5, 3, 6, and 4. So remember, after the third super combo unleashed by the side of the start of the battle, damage down for all teammates by 50%. The first time a friendly fighter unleashes a combo 3, the enemy gets a non-dispellable shield, maximum of 30% of their HP. Very easy to avoid or deal with. Sorry. Each time a friendly fighter inflicts damage, they take 6% damage back. Easy, easy, easy. Whenever an enemy fighter is defeated, the remaining fighters get 15 and 20% crit. Easy to deal with. Again, decrease agility. You want agility specifically with my team because the only agility fighter you have is going to be Elena, and her healing max is off of her HP, not her attack, right? So not a big deal. Damage up for all wind faction fighters, no big deal. Damage up for thunder and flame, very easy to deal with. And then all friendly thunder factions are stunned for 5 seconds. Have Elena in the tag. This won't actually affect anybody in the tag section. No stun will be applied. And then when you have 2 or more wind faction fighters in the lineup, excluding the assist position, damage dealt by the fighters in that lineup falls by 40%. This is why I don't have poison, street poison in there instead of Elena. So there you go, guys. That's a nice and easy one. You can see here now we're looking pretty good. So now we're going to start getting into the hard stuff, but I definitely will start recording a little bit more of these for you. Now remember, the fights themselves are not going to require you to do any form of interrupts this time around. So let me show you guys real quick after I do this. Let me just get this part out of the way. I'll show you guys real quick my lineup and my actual characters, right? So Sea Viper, you can see here, is SSS plus 2. Oh yeah, real quick. The usual thing, right? Completely free to play still. Completely still free to play. And as usual, no, let me go back here. No mercenaries, okay? 0 mercenaries being used, just so everyone's aware, okay? So going back here, the lineup and the fighters I have, so 239 Viper. Real quick to note, I've been buying myself tier 1 stuff. I'm getting her tier 1 gear up, and it's factional gear. So focus on that. 23 FS, 3 broken, okay? If you look here, my next unit here is Cammy. She is now the assist for Bison, but you can see here, still fairly stacked up, and also SSS plus 1. So Bison will summon her. She'll do more damage. She does armor break. So very important to have her connected to Bison. Guile is connected to Viper, and he allows her to have Saber. So Saber does more damage and ignores defense. Elena, of course, you have straight up just for heal, also SSS. And then, of course, Bizang, my SS plus. You can see here the gear FS20, and he reusing fighting chant. Spirit. His fighting soul is fast chant, and then my Bison is only A plus. Okay, he's just there to soak damage. And his gear is really mediocre. So nothing to really stress over on that regard. Okay, so that's the way to tackle this one, guys. Don't stress too much over it. Remember, you can always reset the battle if it's not working out for you, but the main goal here is to out DPS everybody with your 239 Viper and stun as many as you can while that happens with Bizang, and you should be able to clear that entire section out fairly quickly. Everyone in that fight is really easy. There's no Bisons. I think there's maybe 1 Rose, 1 Gan, and 1 Jury. Very easy to deal with again, but the main goal here is try your best to tackle it after you get yourself a 239 up to 240 unit. That way it's just much easier to deal with, and you don't have to worry about stunning and interrupting every single battle, right? So that's how you tackle that one. Now, I'm going to probably be doing the next one very soon, so I will create a guide for the next following one, but these ones here require certain prerequisites in order to open up the other ones, okay? So for example, here, you need to actually hit 32 on Arctic Lake for this to open. Same thing with this one. You need 32, not 30. So I can do this one still, right? But then in order to open this one afterwards, I do have to come back here and finish it on 32. Very easy to do, guys. I just wanted to show you guys on 30, but 32 is easy. We just add an extra debuff, and it modifies everything, and it's just one extra little, like I'd probably add something here where I'd stun, I don't know, stun a flame unit, stun my Sea Viper for like 5 seconds, not a big deal. I start my combo a little later. Either way, the DPS will be there, and I can easily push it to 32. So yeah, not hard. So if you need to add an extra debuff, add in the flame one, let her get stunned for 5 seconds, and she'll recover by then, and you can just go in and mad deep on DPS. So don't worry too much about that. It's still really easy to do. All right, guys, Payne, hope you enjoyed the guide. I'll see you guys in the next one.